everybody and welcome to my Los Angeles and the rest of my March books haul. And yeah, as you might guess from the title, I was in Los Angeles, and if you want to see what I did there, I have my vlog of the whole week up and I'm going to link it down below, and it's also up here. And yeah, I was good in LA. I only bought 4 books, but the rest of March was, oh my gosh, I bought way too many books. And also I have like 3 books that I ordered in April, but who cares, let's throw them in here. And let's just start with some random stuff that I got and the LA books. First of all, this crop top is from LA and it is pretty awesome and I love it, yeah. And then I also got Mockingjay Part 2 on DVD in Germany because it was freaking expensive in the US. And I've got a bookmark from Rock the Edge by Katie McGarry and 2 ribbons which look like this. And yeah, you could get them for free by Katie McGarry if you were signed up for her newsletter. And of course I've got them because I love Katie McGarry. So now we're coming to the interesting part. And the first thing that I've got in Los Angeles is this bookmark. And it says keep calm and read on. And it has this thingy here which I really love. And I've got it from Barnes & Noble and it was $3. And I really loved it. And so now we're coming to the book part. So the first book that I've got is Cam Girl by Leah Rada. I have no clue how to speak out her name, but it's new adult and I was so surprised when I found it there, and it was actually cheaper than on German Amazon, so I've got it and it's awesome and I want to read it for a long time. It's new adult, of course, and yeah, let's see how it is. Then the next book that I've got in LA is Zodiac by Romina Russell, and it's autographed. It's autographed! Like, yes, that's why I love Barnes & Noble and the US, because you can get autographed books. Oh, here it is, and it's pretty awesome, and I think it was cheaper than in Germany. And it's young adult and I was really interested in it. I saw it before and was like, maybe because, you know, YA, but then I saw it signed, so I had to get it. And yeah, also the cover is epicness, and I'm also Cancer, so even more win for me. So those 2 books I've got from Barnes & Noble, and the other 2 I've got from Target because they were cheap, and they were actually cheaper than in Germany. And the first book is Beautiful Boss by Christina Lauren, which is the newest novella in the Beautiful series, and it's about Will and Hannah, and Will and Hannah are my fave couple from the series, so I had to get it, and like I said, it was cheaper. And it's so short, 20 pages, but so worth it. I still have to read it, but it will be worth it. And then the last book that I've got in Los Angeles is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. Like, I own a copy of this. I don't have it at home because it's an island for the signing, and yeah, it's at Gabby's place, so I have the paperback, which I don't have, and I've read the ebook, like, oh my god. But I wanted a hardcover copy, and here it is, and it was 20% off, and it was cheaper than in Germany, plus it has the Target exclusive version with a map of Los Angeles in there, which is pretty cool, plus, which I actually didn't want, it's signed. Like, what? I don't know if it's actually signed or if it's just like a stamp, because every book was signed in Target and in Barnes & Noble, so yeah. Well, I want to bring it to the signing, but now it's signed, so I don't have to do that anymore. Yay, because this thing is huge. So let's get on with the other March and 3 April books that I've got this month. And then first of all, Simpson Needles, Shooting Stars, and Bold Tricks by Karina Helly. And Those were like super cheap, and they were also in my huge Thalia order, if you remember from my last book haul, where I still was waiting on the books because they were 20% off, and they were also cheaper than on Amazon, and they were just so cheap and all because it's mass makeup paperback, which I normally hate, but these covers were prettier than the other normal versions, and it was like €5 for one book, and then I had 20% off, so yeah, no brainer. And I can't wait to read this. Then next up is Wallbanger by Alice Clayton, the first book in the series, where I actually got the third book in my last haul, where I thought it was the second one. Yeah, and the story continues in the second one from this one. And the third one is a new couple. So yay me, I can order the second book. Yes, because I already read this one and it was surprisingly really good. So ignore the title, ignore the cover, and then you have a pretty awesome story. You just can't read it out in the open. Then the next two books were the ones I was so waiting for, also for my huge Thalia order, and that is Echoes of Scotland Street by Samantha Young, the fifth book in the On Dublin Street series. And then lastly, after I've waited so long for it, and it was the last book that arrived but it was the one that I actually needed, Before Jamaica Lane by Samantha Young, the third book in the On Dublin Street series. So it arrived like on the Friday before I was due to leave for LA, and yes, I've read it in the moment I've got it because I was waiting for it, and so I've read it in 2 days and I was actually done before I left for LA, and it was awesome. And then we have the last book that I ordered in March, which was a pre-order, and that is The Great Hunt by Wendy Higgins, which is a YA novel and it's fantasy. So yeah, untypical me lately, but it's Wendy Higgins, and Wendy Higgins is awesome. I love her sweet evil trilogy. It's epic, so yeah, I had to get this one, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty, and I can't wait to read it, and I really hope I'm okay with getting in, because it's not only fantasy, it's high fantasy. And so let's see if I can get into it. I really hope so. Now we have the books that I actually ordered in April, but I'm packing in here because I don't want them lying around on the shelf and can't get them into my shelves, because I can only get them in there after I hauled them, because otherwise I forgot that I got them and then I forgot to haul them, and oh my god, I'm rambling. Let's just show you the books. So the first book that I've got is Us by Serena Bone and Al Kennedy, the second book in the duology, and the first one is Him, and I already read Him, and Us just came out, and it's a male gay romance book series, and it's freaking awesome because ice hockey, and I'm so obsessed with sports novels lately. I don't know why. Like, I don't do sports. I'm not interested in any sports to watch, but sport romance novels are epic. Like, I don't know why, but it's epic. And yeah, I can't wait to read it. Like, it's the next book on my TBR. I have to read what's going on with Wes and Jamie. I just have to know it. Then the next book that I've got is not really a pre-order, because you can pre-order self-published books, but I got it as soon as it was out, and that is Elastic Hearts by Claire Contreras, and this is the third book in the Kaleidoscope Heart trilogy, and lastly it's the last book in the trilogy, and I loved every one of them. Like, I already read this one and it was epic. There was a cover change, but Claire explained why there's a cover change, and the spine matches with the other books, and I'm happy and I'm not upset, because I know the cover change was fitting the first time I ever said this. And yeah, I absolutely loved it, and I've read it in 2 days, and it was epic. The last book that I have for today is Never Tears Apart by Monica Murphy, and I've read her 1 Week Girlfriend series, and it was amazing, and I loved them, and I was obsessed with them, and yeah, this is her new book, and it's been out for some time. The second book comes out really soon, and yeah, I saw it in Los Angeles, but it was way more expensive there than on Amazon, so I've got it, and I can't wait to read it, and I mean, the cover is kind of cheesy, but if you don't see the people on there, it's so pretty. I love the colors, and like the Ferris wheel is epic, and the back is epic, and the spine is epic, and yeah, I can't wait to read this one too. Yeah, that were all of my books for Los Angeles and March, and it's 14 books. And you have to count in the other ones from my book haul that I did before Los Angeles. So yeah, March was a fail, but who cares? Because April will also be a fail. But I actually sorted some of my books out, so yeah, it should be fine. Should I hold them up for you? I will hold them up for you. I guarantee nothing. Books! Yay! And oh, my hair is getting crazy again. I thought it was doing okay today, because normally my hair is totally crazy, and today it's like bearable and you can look at it without being like, what the fuck is wrong with her hair? So yeah, also I'm freezing my ass off because the heater won't go on, and I'm standing here in a crop top, and outside it's not even 10 degrees, so yeah, I should finish filming. So I'm going to set them down because they're heavy. So yeah, thank you all for watching this totally rambly haul. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Lately I've been talking and rambling so much on camera, I have no clue what's wrong with me here. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!